So before you drop any negative vibes, any negative comment or positive comment, I would suggest please that you should watch this video for the first few minutes before you go ahead and drop your comments. Okay, hello my lovely people, you're welcome back once again to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, this is Isoa. I'm a YouTuber based in Owerri, Nigeria. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please consider clicking on the red subscribe button and join this family. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video you get notified, and at the same time smash the like button. Okay, so just like the title, the thumbnail states, stop Nigerian doctors from relocating out of this country, stop them from jackparing, because it's as if everywhere now is jackpot season. If you go to the airport, everybody is flying, medical doctors, nurses, healthcare providers, medical lab scientists, and all that. They are just leaving this country. Why? So there is a proposal that we should sign a bond and to keep them in this country for minimum of 9 years before they can carry their bags and run away. So in case if you are not conversant with the Nigerian YouTube community, one of our top YouTubers, 9YEARS, posted few days ago that her husband, that they are relocating to Saudi Arabia, and we know that the husband is a medical doctor, so hence it's very obvious, because the video she uploaded yesterday is very obvious that her husband have left this country to work in a general hospital in Saudi Arabia. And a lot of people were not happy about that, in the sense that either because of the religion, why leaving the country, why not make this place a better place and stuff. They actually came with their reasons for saying what they want to say. But before I go into what I feel about him leaving this country, and not just him, other medical doctors, nurses, and other healthcare providers or healthcare specialists that have been leaving this country because it's like a jackpot season. Before I go in there, let me tell you what prompted this video. On a few days ago, I saw a post at Linda Ikeji's blog official, and he stated that Ngige, one of the ministers of this country, let me read the post. Ngige, Health Minister Chris Ngige suggests doctors trained by government should sign bonds to serve for 9 years before relocating abroad. It's quite a long post there, which I'm not going to read out, but there is this particular paragraph that I really want to highlight, and it says, please be patient with me, okay? It says, medical education in Nigeria is almost free. Where else in the world is it free? The Presidential Committee on Health should come up with a proposal for bonding doctors, nurses, medical laboratory scientists, and other healthcare workers, including me, so that they don't just carry their bags and walk out of their country at will when they were trained at no cost. In London, it is £45,000 a section for medical education in cheap universities. If you go to Edinburgh or Oxford, you pay $80,000. If you go to the USA, you pay $45,000. But if you go to the Ivy Leagues, you pay $90,000 for tuition only, excluding lodging. You do this for 6 years. So people in America take loans and stuff like that. They take loans to train themselves. So what he's proposing is that the healthcare team should come up with a proposal that they are more like training us. I have to say us, because this one is not just the medical doctors. That is as if they're training us for free, that we are paying nothing but peanuts to be trained in this country. Now, the first question I want to ask, Ngige, we know is a medical doctor. Why is he not practicing? Has his age mate retired in health in practice? At his age, is he supposed to be retired? And I want to believe that if for any reason he has any means of reaching out to this post, let him go and read the reactions of Nigerians, because most people that will write the kind of thing I actually commented as well are actually health workers or people that have concerns about what he posted or what his proposal or suggestion is. He is not too old to be practicing, but he delved into politics, which is the only parastatal in this, if it's a parastatal, that earns more than even what they offer. Yes, everybody is going into politics, including medical doctors that know what they are doing, that can render the services, are looking for political appointment and want to leave the actual medical practice they studied. Now you're telling us that you're giving us a breakdown of what they pay in abroad. Are you trying to tell us that the value of what they get and ours are the same? If you can start by this your proposal by equipping both the primary, the secondary, the tertiary healthcare system in this country, I think we will have a better place. People who have passion for healthcare work, jobs, we go into it. You say you're paying comments and stuff like that. Hence, ask any healthcare worker in this country how much is their hazard allowance. And when we are talking about hazard allowance, we are not talking about, I don't even understand how hazard will be explained than what I'm about to say now. That you as a nurse, you as a doctor, you as any other health and lab scientist or whatever be your status, that your hazard allowance is 5,000 naira. You are exposed to taking care of people who are either HIV positive, people who are coming with communicable diseases. We're talking about communicable diseases that are infectious. Okay, we know when Ebola came to Nigeria, who did it affect first? Healthcare workers. Then when this one came, COVID came now, who did it affect? Healthcare workers. And the salary the healthcare workers are earning are nothing to compare to what their counterparts are earning abroad. You want to talk about keeping them in Nigeria? Tell me, I don't know if there is any government parastatal or where they do scholarship for medical doctors or healthcare workers, nurses and all that in this country where you are supposed to get free scholarship to school here in Nigeria. No, if they're the ones that you politically collect money from and send them abroad on scholarship, you can bring those ones back home. They have enjoyed small there. They can come back home here and come and train and come and do what you trained them, you paid scholarship for them for. But for those who trained here out of their parents' pocket, you have no right to hold them back. Chris Ngige, you're a medical doctor, you're not practicing. Nobody is querying that. When you have headache, you go abroad. Nobody is querying that. Tell me a country where the president goes to another country to assess healthcare system. In this country, when Buhari, they're even bold enough to tell us when he's going for healthcare attention and stuff like that. But it is never heard that the president, okay, let me even say, the governor of any state in US comes to Nigeria to come and assess healthcare. It's never heard that the minister in UK goes to another country to assess healthcare. But in Nigeria, you all politicians, including commissioners, go outside the country to go and assess healthcare. But you don't want to equip what you have here. You don't want to pay the healthcare workers well so that they will be able to work. They are exposed to dangers, hospital diseases, infection and all that. They work nights. They deny themselves for so many things. They are doing it still happy that the fact that they are called healthcare worker. Not that if they have opportunity to japa, like now is the season of japa, everybody is japaring. If they have the opportunity of leaving this country, they will all leave. A lot of people have left their actual primary duty. They are chasing money. How can I get money from a patient? How can I get thank you, nurse, thank you from patient, when they are supposed to earn and be confident with their salary and do their job diligently and leave? Go to most healthcare facilities. They are understaffed. One of the days I went to work, the family planning clinician was actually working and needed a health attendant. There is no health attendant on duty. I had to assist her because I didn't assist her because it's my duty, but because I felt that she shouldn't do it alone and I was available, I assisted her. But if he's in abroad, it is never done. It is never heard that there is no provision. Why is there no one to assist this lady? Not because those who are designated to do it are not on duty, but because there are very few. You can't employ 2 health attendants, expect them to run 24 hours shift every day without going home, without thinking about their lives. there is what we call shift. Then you go there, they are not properly equipped. Most of the times they buy all these things personal use, all like things like glucometer, fig. They buy it their personal use just to do job for the government, just for them to earn salary. If you can start by equipping, okay, COVID came here, how many of us were able to receive gloves? We had online trainings on COVID and stuff like that. But when you come to bringing it down, the PPE, the reusables were not provided. Talk more about those that are not reusable. And we had a lot of billions were mapped out for the health system, and we did not see them. The same way you shared the food and even hoard the food that we are meant to be given to the poor masses, is it not the same way you people at the top there shared the money for the healthcare system, and you're expecting them to stay in this country? Why are you envy? Why are you envious of them leaving this country? They leave this country, make the money, and still come back home here to invest. I know of a medical doctor. He's in Saudi Arabia. He has built business infrastructures, structures that have employed people in this country, Nigeria, in this Owerri precisely, and he's abroad working. If you can make the environment so enable, you can pay us well, expect us to stay. Why would we not enjoy the freedom? Why would we not stay here to enjoy the food, the fresh food we're used to? Because over 80% of Nigerians who left this country, when you ask them what do they miss about Nigeria, they will tell you freedom and food. So if these two F's are things that they miss most in this country, if you at least pay them up to 70% of the wage their counterparts earns abroad, I think it will be a better place for us to stay. I don't know if this video will get to anywhere. Into trying to balance the education system, because if you pay the healthcare providers well, and you're not paying their teachers, their lecturers well, it's still going to cause another flaw. So if you can try to balance this whole thing, guy, I'm not here to educate the government. Let me say what I will have to say about Diana's husband leaving this country. Congratulations. May the land of Saudi Arabia favor you, and favor every Nigerian doctor, every Nigerian nurse or healthcare worker that have left this country for the passion of their job and to earn their actual wages. May the land provide for you. And for those who are yet to migrate, may the land provide for you all. Provide for us all. Amen. So, if you, for any reason, you have the opportunity of Jakarta leave. Let them stop taking their children, their wives, their family abroad. Let them come back here and make this place a better place. I think a lot of us will want to stay here. I wouldn't want a situation I will leave. I will not be seeing my mom the way I used to see her at least once in a year or 2 times in a year and stuff like that. I would want that relationship because we value family in Africa. I want that to continue. But in a situation whereby I have a colleague who just finished school, I'm working in Nigeria, I'm earning 80,000 naira, and he goes abroad. After his expenses, taxes, you may mention taxes and everything, after his expenditures, he still have up to 80,000 naira to send to Nigeria that use it to buy land for me. Why would I not want to go there? Please, let us go here and explore. If you have, I know one of the things I will feel not comfortable about going to Saudi Arabia is because it's an Islamic country. But if they are not standing against your faith and they are paying you well, they recognize your job, they love you, they treat you well like a human being, not here that you are not even treated like a human being. So if they treat you well, please find your way and go. Congratulations, Dr. Solomon. Go you and enjoy. Go you and explore. If I have my means of going, I will go. Guys, this video is over. I just said let me react to this. Stop stopping Nigerian doctors. That proposal you're proposing, please, you better stop it. Make your home a better place. You don't need to even bond us. We will stay here. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel up until this time, don't you like my face? Don't you like what I'm saying? So subscribe, join this family. Tell me what you feel about this video, whether good or bad vibes. Put it down in the comment section, and at the same time share this video with your friends and loved ones. Thank you so much. Subscribe and give it a thumbs up until we see some other time. Much love.